morning, welcome to day 2 of the World Cup and also day 2 of my World Cup diary on Whitelock Beaver Kicks. I'm actually thinking I'm going to call the video series, which I should have edited but haven't even started for day 1. I'm going to call it World Cup Gonzo, just, because it's not diary. Diary sounds boring. But you already know the show's boring, so I can't change the name now. It's not going to change anything. Before I go any further, if you like what you're listening to, I post everything first on Patreon, patreon.com/whitelinefever. Also check out the YouTube channel because I'm going to put a lot of content up there, put all the press conferences up there yesterday, and that's at youtube.com/whitelinefevertv. And if you like your International Rugby League swag, merch, stash, then it's shop.stevemascord.com. shop.stevemascord.com. Okay, today we have 3 matches. We have Italy and Scotland, Kingston Park, 2 o'clock or 2:30 local time, and then at 5 o'clock local time from whence I came, Headingley, where Jamaica and Ireland are playing, and I'm really excited about that match. But as you can hear, I'm back in the car. I'm heading across the Pennines. I'm going to Warrington, where New Zealand takes on Lebanon tonight, and I didn't actually want to see the big 3 in the first 2 days. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted to see all the games, and because of the geography, the only way to see all 3 games and still see one live that I could figure out, well, not really, and go to a press conference, I guess, is to go to Warrington for Lebanon and New Zealand. So that's what I'm doing. So very interesting. Now I had to listen to the podcast back just then. I almost crashed the car. Wouldn't that be great? He crashed the car while listening to himself on a podcast. So the phone rang, and in the old days when I used to do Triple M, the phone rings in the middle of a pre-match coach interview with someone like Des Hasler or something, and you lose the whole thing. It's not good. But it was okay. It's okay now. They've changed the software so that it still saves when the phone rings. It was a friend of mine connected to the Ireland team offering me a director's ticket, which I enjoyed yesterday up at Manchester. Saw all the International Federation people, Wayne Pearce and Peter Beattie and all those sorts of people, Greg Peters. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I listened to the podcast and I thought, there's a little bit
route despite slower than
too
usual
much
traffic. You will arrive at 12:51.
There you go, 12:51. There was a little bit too much of me, and I need a power cable, and I listen to podcasts, right, and I'm sure you do too, where people talk about themselves, and it allows you to identify with them and feel comfortable with them, which is good. But then some episodes they talk about it too much. So I figured I didn't talk enough about the footy yesterday, and I talked more about my travel, and I didn't talk about the fact that I'm wearing these Serbian jeans and the zip keeps coming down, and I'm not going inside. I'm not taking my luggage inside the hotels. I'm doing what I used to do when I lived at Balmain in the 90s and leaving all my clothes in the boot and just getting my clothes out as I need them. So the jeans that I got out yesterday or the day before or whatever, they're these cheap Serbian jeans, and the fly never stays up, and so you need an elastic band or something. So I went around in Newcastle looking for an elastic band to hold the fly up, and you hook one through the button and one through the zip, one end through the zip. Anyway, so I didn't talk enough about the footy. I talked too much about stuff like that. So I'll try to talk a bit more about the footy. And also, I thought, having gone to 2 games, you probably expected more than just a couple of press conference grabs. You probably expected, some me talking to someone. So probably try to speak to like a guest or a friend, who was involved in the game each day would make it a bit better, a bit more listenable. But anyway, it's super time consuming, and that's why I've got hotels near the grounds, because I know how time consuming it's going to be to do all this stuff. And so I just want to walk to the hotel and work until I fall asleep, and then in the morning I work again. I have to say one more thing. There won't be a Monday podcast because I'm on the BBC podcast every Monday, and I want you to listen to that. So there's today, and then we'll miss a day, and then I'll be back on Tuesday. But if you are a Patreon supporter, I will do a Monday episode just for you. So if you support White Line Fever on Patreon, or Rugby League Nines on Patreon, or Rugby League Long Reads on Patreon, I'll put the Monday episode up just for you. And I might call it sort of episode 57 and a half or something like that. Anyway, I think I have time to stop for a coffee and a sandwich. This place up ahead, they fined me 60 quid for staying more than 2 hours a couple of weeks ago, which sucks, but I might stop there. So I'll see you in Warrington, guys, and I guess really travelling on my own for the next 5 weeks. You're my travel companion, so I'll drive you nuts, or you'll learn to appreciate how nuts I am. I'll see you later. So here I am in my hotel room here in Warrington, and watching the Jamaican anthem. Just saw a 28-4 win by Italy over Scotland. I thought it was great. Jake Mason, he fumbled with the line wide open. White Line Fever, let's call it that, in the first half, and then finished with a hat trick, which was also great for headline writing. You know, like amazing fumble, amazing hat trick, etc., etc. The other thing is we have a phone charger down. That's right, the first phone charger has fallen victim to the World Cup and to me travelling to a different hotel every night. I reckon there's plenty where that came from. Great build-up to with you on the BBC. Congratulations to all involved to this game. Looking forward to watching it, and then I've decided to make the dash over to Hollywood Jones Stadium at full time. I should have about 40 minutes, and it's about a 15-minute walk, so I should walk in as I did last night at Leeds. I think that's going to be quite common, certainly when there's more than one match on during the day. Okay, we'll talk to you again after this match. Okay, I'm all tucked up in bed at the Patton Arms. It's 1 a.m. And yeah, the final match of the day, sorry if I sound a bit sleepy, final match of the day was really intriguing and engrossing. New Zealand 34, far from had things their own way against Lebanon 12. Joey Manu was outstanding. Adam Douy was sent off. Michael Cheika, the coach of Lebanon, almost left without doing any media, but we did buttonhole him. Excuse me. I'm okay. I don't have COVID. Anyway, I'm really sleepy. I've been sitting up working. But we'll finish the second episode of the show by listening to Joey Manu and then also Josh Mansour. And I'll be far more lively when you next hear me. And I advise, if you're not paying to listen, I advise you to listen to the BBC. Well, anyway, listen to the BBC Rugby League podcast, World Cup podcast tomorrow, Monday. No free episode from me tomorrow. I want you to listen to that. Okay, thanks for supporting the show. I'm off to bed. Mate, the best performance against the top three countries, like, you know, they were very brave, weren't they, Lebanon?
Yeah, they were a good side. We were a bit scrappy ourselves, but they were just tough. Yeah, they played well and they played as a team, so got to give credit to Lebanon. Good coaching staff, and yeah, the boys were playing tough out there.
They score first. What's said? Then they hit back again. So
yeah,
what do you boys say to each other when they're giving you a fright like that?
Yeah, we couldn't do much there. We just had to stay composed and just get back into our footy. But we were trying to find that, and it was a bit tough to get that going. A few combos lacking there. Everyone's on different pages, so we've got to fix that up next week. We've got Jamaica, so we're looking forward to that. Yeah, it was good. It was definitely a solid game. We were pretty close there for a bit, and they really gave it to us. So I think it's good for us. We need that sort of rough game, sort of tough game over here. So no, it's good for us. Yeah, it's anyone's tournament. A lot of good teams. A lot of some teams are still building. So I mean, there's still a few more pool games to go before we get to finals. So we're just focused on ourselves. We need to improve from this game. So we're looking forward to getting back out on the training paddock and building for Jamaica.
Now, you would know when you've scored a pretty special try. That was a pretty amazing individual try. What do you remember of it? Like when you think back to it, how would you describe it?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think it might have been Brandon or someone went. And I just could play the ball, so I just played there, and it was last. I just felt like I was playing in the backyard at home with a few of my cousins and friends. It was, I grew up playing a bit of backyard footy a lot, and it just sort of felt like a try from one of those games.
You must be a great feeling straight after you put the ball down when you've done that. Is it? How does it feel when you?
Yeah, it was good. It was we were in a tough period there, so it was nice to get over the line. But my focus is how to build this team better and build those combos a bit better. I felt like we should have played a bit better, but taking nothing away from Lebanon, they're a great side tonight.
Mate, no one in the stands knew why Adam Dewey got sent off. He just got sent. Were you anywhere near that?
I think it was just a few words. I'm not too sure. I don't want to go into it, but he said some colourful words to the ref, and obviously they don't accept that. I didn't really hear it, but I just seen him send them off, and then the boys were saying what he said. So he was playing well for them, and obviously once they go down to 12, it's a bit tougher. So, but that's not for us. Can't really say that to a ref. It does get a bit frustrating sometimes, but you just got to keep it cool, I guess. But it is what it is.
I definitely thought so. Yeah, we wanted to work on our effort areas, and I thought we did that. We were united for the whole game, and I can't fault the boys' effort, man. Like, we really stuck it to them. They're the world number one, and we'll walk away from that game with a lot of positives for sure. It's a bit of everyone. With Mitch and Adam, we've got a really good spine there. We need to utilise that, and our brand of footy, we just want to play exciting football, and I thought we did that tonight considering the conditions, and especially what New Zealand faced up with us in defence. So I definitely thought we took our chances tonight. I thought we could have executed a bit better, but back to the drawing board, and hopefully get a big game against Ireland next week.
Do you think back and think, well, if this or that happened, we might have actually jagged a win? Is that the way?
Yes and no, yeah. But saying that, we don't want to walk around away from that, with our heads down. There was obviously definitely a lot of areas in that game where we could have fixed up, but again, there was a lot of nerves coming into this game, and we're coming up against a good side tonight, and definitely a lot of positives as well. 100%. He's one of our main playmakers, but it is what it is. We'll definitely go back to the drawing board and rectify what we need to rectify, and he's definitely disappointed, but he'll definitely make up for it. Yeah, he's fine. He's disappointed, I'm not going to lie, but I know Adam really well, and I know one thing, he'll definitely I'll make up for what's happened, and hopefully we can sort it all out. Yeah, 100%. To be totally honest with you, I didn't really see what happened or hear what happened because I was on the opposite side, but he was kind of shocked when it happened and when the call was made, but hopefully we'll sort it out.
And the big three all played on the first 2 days, Australia, New Zealand and England. You played best of any opposition, I guess, against them. What did you make of New Zealand? I mean, they went into the tournament as favourites in a lot of people's eyes. What did you make of them? Yeah,
they're definitely a physical side, very big, outstanding forward pack, and we knew that. We really wanted to compress our line in defence, and I thought our middles really stood up to their pack. Definitely a lot of credit goes to them, and I thought our edge defence was really good as well. Our line speed, we're getting off the line, we're making our reads. New Zealand are a quality side. They got quality at the back of Joey Manu, who was outstanding today. He was player of the match, and the only thing we need to rectify, I thought, was we had too many missed tackles tonight, and we'll definitely work hard with that.
First halftime speech from Michael in a competitive game. What was it like?
Mate, he was unreal. Yeah, he was definitely excited. The whole week he's been excited. He couldn't wait. He was itchy out of his skin, and all the boys really fed off that. And we really wanted to make him proud tonight. But not only him, but each other. We'll play for a lot tonight, and all the boys are walking away. We're disappointed with the loss, but we want to take away and focus on the positives. I haven't really seen the game, obviously, but we'll definitely do a review with them. We're always looking at that game as a big game for us. And again, we're definitely warmed up now. We come up against the world number one. We know where we stand, and we'll definitely have a big game for the next week. 100%. Yeah, we took it to them. They were rattled at a few stages in that game, and we definitely fed off that. And the boys had a lot of confidence, man. And again, we'll play some great football, expansive football, and we'll definitely play that again against Ireland.